Good day. Welcome back to the Vitality Project. I'm Dr. Bob. Yesterday, we opened up the possibility of that there might be insights, we call them pearls, into new options in how we might live our lives day to day. That may be actually quite unexpected gifts that are tied into this current time that we're all going through of pandemic lockdown. I've said it before, and I want to emphasize it again, that our looking here for the next few minutes at possible values that may be being clarified as they rise up right now during this time, are looking for these values and trying to leverage them is in no way intended to minimize or bypass the absolute human tragedy of so much loss and so much death that we are collectively and often quite individually experiencing right now. So please hear me out on that. Quite to the contrary, I think that our finding meaning amidst just exactly these kinds of catastrophic challenges may in fact be one of our most effective and enduring strategies for moving through what is otherwise just beyond imagination in terms of its the dreadful and just universally experienced stress that we're all going through right now. It may be our strongest ally. Do you follow me? I hope that you do. I want to cite the contemporary spiritual author Eckhart Tolle, for whom I have a tremendous amount of respect. He puts it this way. We made reference a few days ago to Karl Jaspers, the German psychiatrist who coined the term limit situations. Well, let me cite Eckhart Tolle, who again cites that same term. He takes it right from his fellow German, Karl Jaspers. Eckhart Tolle is German by origin. And here's what Eckhart Tolle has to say about these pearls or these insights that we're discussing right now. He says, there are many accounts of people who experienced an emergent new state of consciousness or awareness as a result of tragic loss. Some lost all their possessions, others their children or their spouse, their social position, reputation, or physical abilities. Eckhart Tolle goes on to say, we may call this a limit situation. Then suddenly and inexplicably, the anguish or intense fear they initially felt gave way to a deep peace and serenity and complete freedom from fear. That's the entire quote. Really quite stunning. I want to ask you this for today's homework assignment. Are you able to identify even fleeting moments across the past couple of months? In fact, today is the end of the 8th week of my own quarantine. I put myself into lockdown a bit early, owing to I'm turning 65 in just a few weeks, and so today is the 8th week that I've been. Friday, March 13th is when I began. So across these last couple of months of virus, pandemic, and lockdown, have you experienced even fleeting moments where it may seem paradoxical, but maybe that you've been delivered into the recognition of something that's of really great value to you, perhaps something that you'd lost previously in terms of life perspective or possibilities for your life? And so if we reference back to Eckhart Tolle's quote, have you even had moments of deep peace and serenity or freedom from fear right amidst all that is so otherwise stressful? I'd like to ask you to give yourself these next 24 hours, just a few minutes, to step back from the canvas of your daily life, the hustle and bustle of your daily life. Examine your heart and see if any of these experiences that we've been discussing the last few days in terms of insights or awarenesses, or we call them yesterday, the pearls of great price. See if any of these experiences resonate for you. We're to continue to leverage and explore and apply how it is that finding meaning, even amidst challenging times like this, may be a huge toehold for us. I want to say one final word, and that is, this is intended for first responders, and that is, if there's a way if during this time of stress you can find meaning and value and purpose in all that you've given to the rest of us, uh, risking life and limb really for the sake of other people, that would be an example of what I'm talking about. If there's a way to rest uh, at peace at night, knowing that you're doing the right thing and that you're doing a good thing, I'd like to underscore that, and implied in that is a great big thank you to our first responders, all of our essential workers during this time. Thank you for joining me here today at the Vitality Project. I hope you'll come back tomorrow. Stay safe, be well, and I'll see you then.